Becoming a mother is probably the most exciting and nerve-wracking feeling there is. It's a whole new world, and honestly, everyone's a stranger to it. Our stunning Bollywood stars being no exception. Today, I'm in conversation with the stunning Soha Ali Khan. Hi Soha, how's it going?
It's going well. So far, so good.
Great. Thanks for having us in your beautiful home to chat with you.
You're very welcome. Actually, I'm home a lot these days.
Okay.
So it's nice that you've come home. Thank you.
Great. So first of all, many congratulations. This is big news, not just for the nation, but also for the family. Really.
I don't know if it's really big news for the nation or not, but it's huge news for me, certainly. And as all of you know, I'm a first time to be mom, and it's very exciting. It's very nerve-wracking.
Wow. So how did you break the news to Kunal? I mean, how did you find out? How did you break the news to the family? What was the reaction? Tell us more.
Of course, I found out with a normal home pregnancy test, and I did a blood test to confirm it, as you do. And when the actual confirmation came of the blood test, and when a few other people out there in the world, like the doctor, knew, I felt that it was probably time to tell Kunal. And so then I just told him, I can't remember how, but I just said, it's positive or something. And he was very happy. I mean, you can tell immediately when someone looks a little panic-stricken, but he's really taken it all in his stride. He's a little bit younger than me as well, but he's full on. He's been really supportive through this. So it's been quite an adventure.
That's great. And it's the second baby in the Khan, Kemu, I mean the entire family
Yes.
and the entire ecosystem, right? So how does it feel? Like, how is your family reacting to this? What's happening?
I don't know, my mom's quite convinced actually that Taimur has a lot to do with me being pregnant. And his arrival on the scene is what's responsible for all this, which, there are obvious problems with that theory. But I think maybe you hold a baby in your hands for the first time and you see this. And of course, my brother's been a parent before. And this is his third child, Taimur, but it was a first time for Kareena as well, and I saw that, and it's a lovely feeling, I think, to be a part of that, and to have another nephew.
That's wonderful, and I know that you use the Baby Chakra app and you've loved using it, so thanks for the feedback there. But what do you love most about it? Is it the services that we curate, or is it the fact that you have like this most helpful community of moms who are there to help you at any point in the day?
And what I like again about Baby Chakra is, of course, it's localized. Whether it's yoga services, whether it's lactation classes, whether it's getting products, as you said, clothes or whatever. I like the fact that it's localized. But again, I think my favorite thing would probably have to be the community, and the fact that there are these women who speak very openly again, and who reassure you. It's very reassuring. Pregnancy can also be a very solitary journey, especially now that we live in these, it's just Kunal and me at home. It's no longer a joint family. So it's nice to reach out immediately. We're all very tech savvy now. We have our smartphones and we have access to technology. So the fact that you've really leveraged all of that and used that, I think is wonderful.
I'm going to take this feedback back to my team, and they're going to be so thrilled to hear this. I'm so excited.
No, really well deserving of it.
No, thank you. From what we've seen and heard, yoga is a really essential part of your life. And a lot of our moms have written in saying, is yoga the secret to her glowing skin? Tell us more.
Well, again, glowing skin is not something one always associates with pregnancy. They do say, and I think people just out of reflex say, you're glowing. Sometimes you do glow, sometimes you don't glow. Sometimes also your skin goes through all sorts of bizarre changes as well, and hormonal changes when you're pregnant. So I think one thing is to know that, and to know it's okay if you're not always glowing. But of course, you look after yourself on the inside as well. You eat well. And for me, I've always been someone who has made fitness a part of her life. So yoga is something I've been doing for many years anyway. I really attribute yoga to sort of a mental well-being, an emotional well-being, certainly a physical well-being, whether it's flexibility, whether it's strength, whether it's stamina. And these are all things that you'll need also during delivery, but also to get through this journey, because it's physically really takes its toll on your body.
What's the weirdest advice you've been given through pregnancy so far?
Actually, I can't think of anything really weird. I mean, I thought, there are of course usual things like, and maybe it's true, I don't know. So I don't want to dismiss it until after I've had the baby, because a lot of these things turn out to be correct. Like, of course, they keep saying, okay, have lots of ghee and the baby will just slip out. And I don't think that's what happens, but maybe I'm wrong. So these are things you figure out. But I think when you're new to this, you take a lot of advice very seriously. And everyone wants to err on the safe side. So even if it's like not having papaya, why have papaya? Because, even if it hasn't been proven, nobody wants to take that risk. So I think it's important, though, to go to a doctor at the end of the day when it comes to advice, and if you feel, it's always good to verify things, I think, with someone who is medically certified.
We'll end our Q&A and our meeting together with very quick 5 rapid fire questions.
Okay, lovely.
Where'd you guys go for your baby moon?
We went to London.
What's your instinct? Do you think it's going to be a boy or a girl?
I have no instincts. You won't believe me when I say that I actually haven't thought of a single name. Kunal has thought of many. I have not come up with a single contribution. I just sort of say no, and he's like, can you contribute something? And I really felt that I said, when I see this baby, maybe, but I think even then, I'm just not very good in the creative area.
But if it's a boy, what do you think you'll name him? What are Kunal's top choices?
I'm not allowed to say.
Oh, okay. And girl, are you allowed to say?
No, not allowed to say until we decide, because we have narrowed down on one each.
All right. And now the most favorite question asked on the Baby Chakra app, and I want to hear your answer. Is green potty in a baby normal or not?
I think that baby poop comes in all sorts of textures and colors and flavors is probably the wrong word. And it's probably okay.
Are all set, Soha. Congratulations,
Really?
You're all set. Before we wrap up, any last words of advice to the 2 million Baby Chakra moms watching this?
I would say that I'm probably getting more advice from you than you're getting from me. Continue sharing your stories would be the only thing that I would say.
That's great, Soha. Thank you so much for taking our time to meet with us and to talk about why you love Baby Chakra and about, I think, the whole new journey you're embarking on. I think it's super exciting and we wish you all the very best.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.